At Majestik, we're getting a lot of questions, and I'm sure Elevate is too, about refund and postponement policies. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, and if you're comfortable sharing what Elevate's policy is, and also just sort of like your mindset behind the policy.
Yeah, so our policy is that when you initially book, you give us $500 to reserve the date. Because we are reserving that date for your wedding, we don't return that money. And that's because we have to start turning away work for that potential date. And so it allows us that assurance that we're going to be working that day. So with rescheduling, obviously that changes all of that. So our typical policy is that we require the remaining 50% 90 days out from the wedding, and then the final 50%, so your full final balance is due 30 days before the wedding. And then if there's anything added on in that period of time, like additional time on the wedding day, we invoice you after the wedding and get that payment before we send you all the final image files and all that. So in this situation, what we're doing is any payments that have been already taken, we are not returning because it falls within that period of time. So if you've given us that initial booking fee, then we are not returning that. If you've paid and are less than 90 days out, we are not returning that. But we are happy to take any fees that have been paid towards services and use those towards your rescheduled date. So we're not trying to take anybody's money. We are just trying to keep afloat, basically, by keeping the fees that we have to pay the bills that we have, and then we will offer those services whenever that wedding or event is rescheduled down the road. We are not charging any additional fees for the rescheduling. We know our clients are in a tough position going through all this and having to deal with all of it, and we want it to be as easy as possible from our perspective. But at this time, we are not returning any fees.